This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got MC Mercedes Kenz in the building. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
Like kind of like Mercedes
Kenz.
Benz.
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
It's a pun. I like
I see
puns
that. I
a
like
lot.
that. How's life?
It's good. It's good. Work was
I'm gonna move the
mad
mic
boring.
close to you. You're good.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah. It was a boring day, but whatever.
Boring day. Sometimes boring days you need a boring day.
Yeah, it's like the calm before the storm. I feel like.
There's always a calm before the storm.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I already know. I be jamming to Rerouted. We'll get to that later. But
Oh yeah.
that's my shit right
thanks.
there. Let's start from the beginning though. Where you originally from?
I'm originally from Lubbock, Texas.
Oh, okay.
I
So you up
know.
north.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
West Texas. Yeah, it's up there.
You like Red Raiders or nah? You don't follow them at all.
No, I wasn't really into like sports. I mean, like they're not really that great either. So
I mean,
the
Pat. I mean,
older
they
I've
get some
got-
people there
Yeah,
though.
sometimes
Pat
they
Mahomes.
do. Yeah.
I've drove through
Michael
Lubbock.
Crabtree was good.
Yeah, Crabtree.
Mhm.
Shouts out to Dallas.
Yeah.
I think I've drove through Lubbock. It's like nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
I'm
That's how
like-
you know you drove through it, because there's nothing
It's
there.
just nothing. No cell reception. I'm like, where's the cell phone
It's just
reception?
flat
at?
everywhere.
How was it growing up out there?
It's weird. I mean, there's just nothing to do there, you know? Like, that's, to me, like, my hometown is just one of those hometowns where it's like, oh, you, like, go to school, do what you're supposed to, and then you find someone in the town, and then you get married and have babies, and, like, that's your life, you know? And
Is that be real? Is that like scary to look if you were to think like, oh, I cannot do that?
Yeah, it's scary as hell.
It's like
I'm
a nightmare,
hell
isn't
no, because I see like people I knew in like middle school that are together now, and I'm just like, damn, that sucks. Like you didn't meet anyone new. Like
exactly. Didn't try nothing.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible. It's like, ice creams. Like, you didn't try the different flavors real quick
he
to
was
see
just
what's
like,
going on.
"Hey, I remember her. Let me holler at her real quick.
Let me get that vanilla to try the true or whatever it is.
Yeah, they play it safe out there.
That's funny. So, was it Lubbock High School that you graduated from, or what's the high school out? Or
Well, I moved to Austin when I was like in 8th grade. So
okay.
I've been here for a while.
oh yeah, you out here then?
Yeah, I graduated from Hendrickson.
What brought you to? Oh, phones are going
Hang
crazy.
on.
No, we're good. We
I'm
can
just
keep.
kidding.
Yeah, just hill. Yeah. God dang, it's all the way over there too. It's. It might be over there. Is it on the thing?
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's going crazy at the studio. It's all the time. What was I at? Oh. Tell me, hit him back. God dang, I'm sorry, Mercedes.
No, it's okay. It's totally fine.
Anyway, so I got sidetracked. So high school. So you went out here in 8. What prompted you to get to? Hold on. I didn't think you were gonna be loud. No, you're good. We'll edit that out. We'll pick back up. Technical. Beep. What made you move to Austin from Lubbock? Was it just scenery change with the family,
Yeah,
or
it's
opportunities in Austin?
It was my family's like decision, and I was like, I don't want to go to Austin. Like, what the hell? Like, I like Lubbock. And now that I came to Austin, I never go back to Lubbock. I'm like, I'll never probably ever go back there again.
There's no reason to really
There
go
is
back.
no reason at all.
Yeah. I mean, there's some homecomings you could probably do here and there, show up, pop up, hey, but
Yeah.
that be yeah. That's like Tay Money. She's from Athens.
Yeah, she's close by too. Yeah.
There's a lot of MCs just popping up in these different
Random cities,
cities
yeah.
that are just. I mean, Texas is so big.
Yeah,
so.
I know, man. I used to live in New York, and like, right when I moved back from New York was like that El Paso shooting, and my friends in
wow.
New York were like, "Are you safe?" Like, they don't understand.
So you just
Texas
moved
is
back
spread
again
out.
from New York?
I've been back for like 4 years.
Oh, 4 years. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I was just thinking of the shooting, but yeah, you're right. What made you go out there for a little bit? We just
Opportunity.
Yeah, I see you like to move around.
Yeah,
But
it
you
was
always come
fun.
back to Austin. Austin, I think, is in a space where it's growing though, to
Yeah.
where you're in the right spot. Where all the other places are already established, they got the politics. Here, we can kind of create.
Yeah, you can definitely kind of make your own lane here in Austin for sure. New York has its own kind of vibe already going, so you really have to like. I feel like it would have been perfect if I was like way more established. I probably could have popped something off there like eventually, but I was just starting with my music and everything like that. So
Oh yeah. So what got you into music? How long you been doing it?
I mean, like, I played around on SoundCloud for a little bit, like when I was in high school, and then I put something on SoundCloud like 3 years ago or something, or like 2 years ago. Do you remember? It was kind of long. It's a long time ago. Yeah, and then he started following me. I don't know how he found me, honestly. Creepy. I'm just kidding.
Creeper. Come on, Joon. No, that's all I got right there.
But he was like, yeah, I like your song, and like, I'm a producer. Like, we should work together. And I was just like, so sketched out because I watch way too many crime documentaries.
Well, being a woman in the industry too, that's one of my questions I ask you in a little bit, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I just like got sketched out for a second, and then finally we like linked up, and then ever since then I'm like, okay, like,
because on top of that, just not even being that on the creep note, you're just not even gonna get a producer hitting you going, I rock with what you're doing.
Yeah,
can I produce
they
for
want,
you?
Yeah, usually
to where you gotta find them, and then they'll be like, yeah, I'll do
stuff.
something for you. And you're like, you're not. You just, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many producers that are out in the cyberspace, really.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thank God I'm so ugly to him.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Just funny.
You funny. What was I gonna say? Oh, do you have any inspirations that you grew up listening to? Any artists? I've asked a lot of artists lately, and out of 10, it seems like nobody's gave me one.
Damn.
And the only thing they'll look at Mike, and if Michael Jackson, that's cheating. That's everybody's.
He's like, you do reggae music.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Mike's he's everywhere,
true.
though.
Yeah,
everywhere. Do you have anybody? If not, I mean, it's cool, but I'm just like, dang, nobody has nobody? Not Left Eye Lopez. I mean, there's like a lot of people that's done some stuff.
Not like too much. I mean, only because we kind of spoke about her earlier, but like Tay Money, kind of like, I she's kind of new to everything too, you know. But the more I saw her start doing, because I started following her like when she was just starting,
So
and
you
now
got to see her growth.
Yeah, now I see
rise.
what happened, and I'm like, oh damn, like, well, if she can like get it done, like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, if the music's there and like you put in the work, you know.
Yeah, it's a good blueprint. So
Yeah,
exactly. It's possible.
It's possible, yeah. So.
Especially in Austin. I mean, I'm telling you, it's combust, ready to blow. Favorite producer in Austin besides Joon?
Besides Joon?
Can you think, or is it just Joon?
My favorite producer that would not be Joon is
just to work with, like, outside
in
of
Florida.
Joon. Oh, it's in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joon's the guy out here in Austin.
Joon's
he makes some hot
in
beats,
Texas.
so yeah, hottest in Texas. Yeah.
Who's my guy in Florida?
Dun,
Hector
dun,
Sounds.
dun. Hector Sounds.
Hector Sounds. Yeah, that's my homie in Florida.
But then when it's all the Austin exclusives, you getting from my guy Joon, the introvert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, holla at my guy. He's doing his thing. Do you have a favorite studio, or do you just?
Just him so far. I've only been to 2 studios so far. We were going to, what was it, Fifth Street Studios. We went there one time, and then Joon knows his friend Steve, who has a studio in Killeen, and then I went there. That's pretty much where I recorded all the tracks we have, because we have like 5 that I haven't.
Telling me that one.
Yeah. It wasn't until the other day I started listening to him again, and I was like, oh, these kind of slap. But I was like, I don't know yet. So.
You pulled up to the country hood. That's what Killeen is, country hood, straight up.
It was fun, though. It was a nice time. But, yeah, mostly I just stick with him and wherever he wants to go.
Does that make it easier to pull up with Joon in places? That's my next question. Being a female, in this industry? Does it make it easier? Just kind of like they don't even bother?
Yeah, I definitely like having him around more because I'm just more comfortable with him. I know what's going on more, but he made this dumb rule where he wants me to start talking to people myself and getting comfortable by myself.
Well, yeah, it's a good rule, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a bad rule, but yeah, I know. It's a good rule,
though.
I feel you, though. A lot of times you don't want 100%.
Yeah,
it's the game you got to play. You don't want to get too much.
Yeah.
You're just enough to keep the mystique, but they still nowadays want to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it just is what it is. They want to hear something, but you don't have to say much. Hey, guys.
Right.
Sometimes that's the best.
Hey.
Hey. So, do you have any favorite artists that you work with outside in Austin? Or that you want to work with?
Not that I know of right now, because I'm still just mainly like trying to figure out my whole spiel and everything like that.
Yeah, you're pushing
get everything together. So.
But once you got everything together, do you have anybody in mind? Like, yo, this is the one I'm gonna go to because I know we're gonna do some heat. It don't have to be right now.
Who do you think? No, I don't know.
I think you and Miss Gold would be dope. I don't know if you've heard of Miss Gold.
No, I haven't.
I think y'all two would be dope on a record.
Miss Gold?
Yeah,
I'll
check her out.
Yeah. I'll look her up on Instagram.
Yeah, she's dope. She's doing her thing. And I was gonna ask you about the female hip hop, like the female hip hop Austin scene, but you probably are really focused on you, so you're probably not even looking. If you.
Yeah, I try not to, because then it kind of just gets in my own head about things, because. I mean, like, female rap in general, kind of, right now, to me, is, like, super Megan Thee Stallion kind of vibe. And, like, I'm not so, like, open to being, like, so, like, flaunty with everything, you know?
Don't have
so
to be.
I'm trying to go more of, like, a chill kind of vibe with it and still see how that works. But when I start seeing, like girls get all dressed up, I'm like, I want to dress up too, shit. Like,
well, you can still dress up.
I can still dress up. I just don't want to give off, like, the wrong impression, I guess. Like, I'm in my head too much about certain things.
Well, it makes it difficult, too. And, I mean, it's more body positive now. It's a lot more. But I feel you. I think you still got to leave some stuff to the imagination. Once you see everything, you're like, dog, I done seen everything.
She didn't even perform one song.
Exactly, like they're all Lil Kims now. Back in the day, Lil Kim was different, and then now it's like all Lil Kims basically in the appeal wise. Oh, interesting.
Not knocking it. I mean, I'm cool with it. I'm like, yeah, tits and like ass. Like, let's do it.
I mean,
like,
unfortunately, that sells. Unfortunately, I mean, that's what everybody wants to see.
Like, I want to see it too. Shit.
Like, go girl. I was about to ask something. You threw me off with the tits and the ass. I'm playing. Dang. Oh yeah, who influences your style? Do you have any like influences that you draw from, or do you just do your own thing? You're like,
Yeah, I pretty much just kind of throw shit together, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't even know if it works. And I throw it on, and then like, I'll probably get like so many compliments that day, and I'm just like, man, like, you know, if you really just want to wear something, like, just wear it. I bet you'll get so many compliments. Like, it's all about your confidence in yourself and like rocking that shit, you know. So
yep, it's funny the things that people like gravitate towards.
Yeah,
so something so simple
weird.
too.
So simple.
Then you get something that's like, oh, I know this is gonna be the one. Then nobody says that. You're
right?
Like, what? This is crazy.
Dress up all cute, and I'm like, so many compliments today, and no one says anything. I'm like, man, fuck y'all.
So I normally do most of my research via Instagram. I noticed you're private. What do you feel about like how you have to handle social media nowadays?
I didn't even know it was private, honestly.
It's not really private. I think you got to follow in order to do it. And
I see. Yeah, but I don't even have any posts on there because I'm
okay. So I couldn't be able to do no research.
I'm trying to rebrand, but I think I keep it private because of my job. Like,
I feel you.
Yeah. So.
But it just spawned me to think of the question like, how do you think? Do you like the social media age now, or are you just like, man, it's just so much work still at the end of the day?
It is a lot of freaking work for real, but like. I think of it more fun rather than just like, it's so weird. I think of it more fun now that I'm like, I have goals for it, you know. I'm like, I want to see how many people I can outreach with this, or like how many people watch this and what they you know, kind of like gravitate towards. And then so I kind of use it as a tool now rather than just kind of like, oh, like that's a funny video, or, you know, just like bullshitting on my phone. I kind of use it more as a tool. So
hold a
social
bunch of
media
random
is
cats.
Cool, but like I got a bunch of freaking people who bother me, and then they follow me, and then they make new accounts, and then they follow me again. So I'm just like, God, like
that's why people be getting.
I can't have shit.
You gotta hold just a bunch of cats in each post. Cause every post a different cat.
Yeah.
Like what cat she's gonna wear? What is gonna be today?
Right. Just start airing people out.
Hashtag cats. Cheat the system. That's funny. So talk about rerouting and working on that. I really rock with that record.
Yeah.
I like your flow.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie. I hear some, and it's just not out here. I'm just saying in general. Some women's flow, and you're like, man, you're forcing it, like make it sound natural. Your sounds natural.
Oh, thank you. That's nice of you. My producer in Florida, he always is like, you need to like flow better. But I think the more I work on my tracks and everything, the easier it gets.
You have a good delivery.
Thank you. Thanks. But yeah, I mean, Joon he'll always play me beats like when we're hanging out, and I'll usually pick a beat, or we'll like kind of go over some things. If I haven't seen him in a few weeks, I'm like, oh well, like let me spit this to you and spit this and spit this. So it's always like a different group of things that I try to give him. So I'm like, which do you think is better, you know? So that's how we collaborate, because if he thinks one is catchier and I think the other one's catchier, we're gonna have problems. Yeah. But usually we agree on it. So, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So then we just put it together, and we did it in like what? It was one day, right? We did it in one session.
Wasn't there multiple records in one session?
Oh,
Wasn't
that is true.
That one
yeah,
and some other ones?
Flawless and Life Hack, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, dope. And then, man, how long were you in the studio today?
2 hours. 2 hours. I think it was 2 hours.
Damn, 2 hours. You did 3 songs. That's pretty damn good.
I was busting them out, and then I was just like, now I just need somewhere to record them.
So you rehearsed, you had it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you already know you go in the studio and you don't do that.
And then he
tax out the wazoo.
Yeah, and I was like, I have to impress him. Like, he's putting all this like confidence in me. Like, he really thinks I'm somebody. So I was like, I gotta impress him. So I was like, let me make sure this shit is like on its P's and Q's, and I don't ever want to embarrass him, so I try to do my best.
You did your thing on there.
Thanks.
And then, you know, I don't think it's a think you're somebody. You are somebody.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing.
Everybody's
that's why we're rocking with you, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad that everybody's liking it. That's what's cool to me, is like, this was my first track I put out, and I was like, damn, like, I'm sure like people are gonna throw shade, you know, and I was like, just go with it. Like, I wasn't really looking at it in like, oh, this is my song, this shit's gonna blow up, you know. I was just thinking of it more as like, I'm putting out my music. Like, if people rock with it, that's gonna make me super happy, and if they don't, like, that's fine too. But I've gotten so much positive feedback, so I'm just like, okay, like, I think I'll keep it up. Like, I think I'll keep putting stuff out because people seem to like it. So I'll see. You have what else.
I'm ready on the next album. I mostly listen on Apple Music, so I just that rerouted.
Yeah, that's my only one. But hopefully,
but you're smart. That's the only one you can keep playing. That's how you do it. No, but I keep rocking with it though. But I'm like, man, I need some more already. Do you have any projects that are on the cut? Are you gonna put like all 4 maybe on a quick little EP? Or
we've talked about doing like getting an EP set. So Rerouted's for sure gonna be on there. I just want to make sure my whole idea with it, because I don't want it to be like all over the place. I at least want it to have some sort of minuscule story, so it's not just like she's heartbroken, or like she's rapping about sad shit. She's like popping 1 second. I mean,
sometimes
you know?
that just, if you're all, look at Tupac.
That's true.
You know how all over the place Tupac was?
Yeah, that's very true.
I mean, think about it.
I might just do it then.
I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just like, sometimes
Joon,
if you're
get the computer.
Right now, I'm all over the place. Heartbreak, right here. We're going.
Upload them all. Do it.
Do it. Do you have a name?
Big red button on his computer.
You're like, stand up, do it, man, do it. You gotta do it.
Sweat everywhere.
That's funny. Do you have a name for a project in mind? You don't have to say it, but are you kind of conjuring? You got like, I got one up here.
I do, but I don't know if it'll work as well anymore. But I'm gonna still see. Once I figure out what all I want to be on that EP, then I think I'll settle down on a name for sure.
Make it be corny. It's like a dad joke. Make it like one of the models of a Mercedes
with my dumb
Benz.
ass, with my stupid, with my punny ass, I'm sure it'll be something with a pun in it.
The artwork definitely gotta have like a Mercedes with the Kenz.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, like, I'll stop. Look at me. No, that's dope.
Write it down. I'm just kidding.
Patent that though. We get a little percentage out. No, I'm playing. That's funny. So, where can we find you at on social media?
On social media.
And which one do you prefer out of like all of the socials?
Probably Instagram, even though like I have like 0 posts. But I post stories all the time, so I have content, you know. But my Instagram, I think it's like, sorry, I don't remember. I don't think it's Mercedes
Kenz?
I think so, maybe. It is Mercedes Kenz.
There you go. Yeah, Mercedes Kenz.
Yeah, underscore Mercedes.
Mercedes underscore Kenz. I didn't want to
two
look.
2 Z's and then 2 extra underscores.
There was another Mercedes Kenz.
Oh,
you know there's probably because you got to freak it a little bit.
Right? They be hoeing me. They're like, it's not acceptable. Now I got to use hyphens and hashtags and numbers, and I'm just like, what even is my name anymore?
Oh, I've seen some crazy. A lot of the times, though, people put it in there. Was like the other alias. There's that name, but then there's an alias.
Yeah.
I done seen some awesome scene. There's a girl named P Kill out here.
Yeah.
And it says pussy. You know P Killer?
Yeah. Well,
Everybody
I saw her do I saw her review.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I thought that was TJ. So things running around though. But yeah, so how her says pussy killer on the goddamn thing. So yeah, but then she do.
My coworker's like in love with her. He was like, when you go to your interview, like tell her I said what up. Tell her I said what up. And I was like, she's not gonna be there.
Hey, I don't care if she's there. He wanted to make it known. Tell her he said what's up. He funny like, hey, so and so said what's up. Then she'd be like, okay.
Yeah, she'd be like, cool. Who's that?
Cool story, bro. That's funny. And then on social, not social, the DSPs, digital streaming platforms like Apple and all that. Mercedes Space Kenz.
Mercedes Space Kenz.
And it's Kenz. I just didn't have enough letters.
Yeah. Hang on. There's a little bit. Right here. I'm just kidding.
He's like, I'm gonna make that permanent on there. Damn it, they're gonna know. We got you some merch.
Thank you. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow.
Heck yeah, rock that thing. Hey, I'm looking out for the new project. I'm looking out for the new songs. I'm gonna keep jamming that Rerouted.
Yeah, keep streaming Rerouted.
You got any?
It's all I got right now, but it's.
You got any performances coming up?
Anything? Any performances? Not yet. Think I want to get a good. I know I already have a few songs like on the back burner. I think I want to kind of evolve a little bit more and see how much. I always say how much better, and everyone's like, that's better. You can't say that. Hey, fuck it, rock it, much
better. You're here in Pop Awesome, you say what you want.
So, almost. But yeah, hopefully soon I can start, like the more outreach I get, hopefully soon I could start doing shows. I wouldn't mind.
I'm going to be looking out for that. Dope.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
Especially hear that Rerouted live.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you guys for having me.
Mercedes Kenz, keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I'm signing out. Mercedes Kenz, let's get it.
Hey, bye.